Welcome to today's episode of the Ambassadors for Israel Update. And today, our goal is to talk about a subject we've never discussed before because it really has just recently popped into existence. It's one of these efforts to rewrite history, to justify the hatred against the Jewish people, anything having to do with the Jewish people. And so Ambassadors for Israel, that is our call, that is our purpose, is to try to build relationships between the Jewish and Christian communities specifically. The reason's easy to understand. For the last 1,800 years, there's been no good, purposeful relationship. It's actually been negative. And so that is reversing, thank God. In the past several decades, we've seen a lot of movement bringing the Christian community especially in thinking about the idea of the Jewish people have a right and a covenant and a place within God's purposes, and they're simply human beings. And we are taught in the Torah, we are taught in the New Testament, love your neighbor as yourself. Well, who is your neighbor? The basic answer came back is everybody is your neighbor. Now we in this work have to try to keep up with all the new propaganda going on because we get so many questions. Well, what does that mean? What do we do about this? And the newest that's popped up within the last couple of weeks that's got a strong momentum behind it is this idea of, well, we're not against the Jewish people or Jews as individuals, but we're against Zionism. We're against the state of Israel. Well, let's be logical. You cannot divide the Jewish people from the state of Israel. You cannot divide the Jewish people from Zionism. Not in a political movement of Zionism, but they're not using the political movement. You can't say I love or I'm for Jewish people, but I hate Israel, the state. What's the difference? They're the same thing. If there was no Jewish people, there'd be no Jewish state. One thing that concerns me is our leadership in America, and I know all of you can appreciate the mayor of New York City, who has come out touting this new theory that he's not against Jews. He's against racism. He's against Zionism. Whereas on the other side, he's all for what he's promoting. Well, you can't do it. The increase in hate crimes has gone up through the roof. And if I believe I heard it right, a 90 percentile has been against only one group, the Jews. Now, how can you say, I'm for the Jews, I'm protecting the Jews, but 90% of hate crimes are against the Jewish people? And what do? Did they try to protect them? No. Did they try to help them? No. But every other group, all illegal aliens that are done felonies, killed people, raped women and children, they're okay. But the Jews, God forbid. You can see the nonsense in that. If you are a person, I'm going to use a word I don't use, hell-bent on hating the Jews, we can't help you. But if you're a person that wants to think for yourself, the Jewish people are wonderful people. The Jewish people are a loving people. The Jewish people are a generous people, a kind people, hardworking people, intelligent people, resourceful people, thinking people, not because they were just created that way, but because in their history they have learned and had to become this way. Because it says during Passover, we say, reading the Haggadah, in every generation, somebody rises up that wants to destroy us. And so out of that necessity of safeguarding the people and the nation, the Jewish people have had to become resourceful, had to look at education as something that they can take with them when they're run out of countries in every century. If you look at history, it's very simple to understand. Learn some facts. Don't follow hatred. Hatred can never be good. Hatred never comes from a place of honesty and truth. So please continue to follow Ambassadors for Israel. Visit us on Facebook. Visit us on the website. And follow us, and we'll continue to bring you information that we hope will uplift you and will educate you. And we pray God's blessing on you for every act of kindness you do for anyone in the world. We're supposed to be examples and light into the world. Let's do it together. Thank you.